Geetanjali Shree, Tomb of Sand is being described in so many ways as a partition novel, a feminist fable, a stream of consciousness novel. How would you categorize it, and what does winning the International Booker mean?
I don't want to categorize it at all. I think it's all those things and many more things, and that is hopefully what makes it something enjoyable and something worthwhile. About the Booker, it's wonderful. I mean, it's a huge recognition. I don't think we were at all prepared for this. We never imagined that this was going to happen, and slowly and surely it kept getting better and better. The book was on the long list and then the short list, and then yesterday what happened, and we are in a state of beautiful shock and still taking it in. And I think it's a wonderful, wonderful recognition for this book, for Daisy's translation, the English incarnation of it, but also for literature in Hindi and in other Indian languages and South Asian languages.
Yes, indeed, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But Daisy, you've designed this gorgeous cover as well, apart from translating the book, and you began as an artist, signing your works as Lapata, or the missing. So tell us a little about that. Why Lapata, and when and where did you learn to read, write, and speak in Hindi?
Those are all different questions, but I started studying Hindi in college, so when I was around 19 years old, and visited India several times and was in different programs, so learned how to speak and read well enough to read literature. And the Lapata part has to do with the fact that I did a PhD in South Asian literature, and I was an academic for about 15 years, and I suddenly decided it wasn't for me, and I left. I wanted to do more creative work, and but I kind of wanted to be free of everything, so, of my past career. So I created what in Urdu is called a takhalus, which is Lapata, and I signed my paintings with it in Urdu. So I was sort of missing from my career, and eventually that became my career, the place where I had gone off to missing.
Mm-hmm. Right. So Hindi, Urdu, you straddle many worlds, many languages also. But Geetanjali Shree, this award comes at a time when there are all these raging debates here in India on language imposition. You write in Hindi, but you've talked very movingly in your acceptance speech about the rich literary traditions of all South Asian languages. So how do you feel about the language debate?
Well, I think a lot of it is politically created and completely unnecessary. We are a multilingual nation, and I think human beings are capable of learning more than one language. So I don't see what the problem is. I mean, we are a country with so many languages. Why can't all of us learn more than one language and live bilingually and multilingually, as indeed a lot of us, I think, did? Why is there today this need for one single language, whatever that be? So I do think that there has to be recognition of all the national languages and of the equality of languages and the richness of languages. And we should learn at least 2 languages, I feel. But that's a political debate. I mean, I don't want to speak just now too much about it. Right. I'm very tired.